Today we are going to study the poem Goodbye Party for Miss Pushpa T.S. This poem is written by Nizam Ezekiel. So let's first know about the Nizam Ezekiel. Nizam Ezekiel was one of the India's foremost, means of well-known and very popular Indo-Anglian poets. He was born in 1924 and was educated in Mumbai and later on London. He wrote in simple Indian English. So this poem is also very simple poem and can be understood very easily. This poem is a narration of a goodbye party or farewell party of a teacher who is going abroad for the new job. So her brother has organized a farewell party along with her Miss Pushpa's colleagues. So this is the narration here. The narrator is the host of the party, and as an host he is telling the qualities and the achievements of Miss Pushpa. So here let us start the poem. Friends, our dear sister is departing for foreign in 2-3 days, and we are meeting today to wish her bon voyage. Bon voyage is a French expression which is used to wish someone a happy journey. It means a happy journey. So here the host is addressing to the party persons, party people, his guests, and he says that his dear sister is going for the foreign in next 2-3 days, and he has organized this party for her farewell. You are all knowing, friends, what sweetness is in Miss Pushpa. I don't mean only external sweetness, but internal sweetness. Miss Pushpa is smiling and smiling, even for no reason, but simply because she is feeling. So in this stanza, the narrator is describing Miss Pushpa's personal quality. He is appreciating the appearance and the smiling face of Miss Pushpa. This smiling face is not because of any happiness, but because she is very positive lady. She never says no, she always says yes. So this positivity brings a smile on her face every time. So this smile creates a sweetness in her personality. Miss Pushpa is coming from very high family. Her father was renowned advocate in Balsar or Surat. I am not remembering now which place. So narrator is describing, the host is telling about Miss Pushpa, from where she belongs to. So the host tells that Miss Pushpa belongs to Surat and she comes from a very high family. Her father is very renowned, means famous, popular advocate in Balsar or Surat. Balsar or Surat means here the narrator, the host is not actually confirmed where he is, and he does not remember which is the place that was. And now as she has come from a very rich family, still Miss Pushpa is very down to earth. She is very kind. She never have never shown any signal, any symbol of arrogancy or proud. Surat, yes, once only I stayed in Surat with family members of my uncle's very old friend. His wife was cooking nicely. That was long time ago. So this particular stanza is actually referred by one of the Pushpa's colleague. So one of the Pushpa's colleagues, on listening the name of Surat, becomes very aware, because that colleague also had been in Surat once when he has gone to live with his uncle's old friend family members. So he tells that his uncle's old friend's wife was very good in cooking and food making, and he also tells that this reference is quite years ago. Coming back to Miss Pushpa, she is most popular lady with men also and ladies also. Whenever I asked her to do anything, she was saying, just now only I will do it. That is showing good spirit. I am always appreciating the good spirit. Now again the host comes back and he is telling about the qualities of the character of Miss Pushpa, and he appreciates by saying that Miss Pushpa has a good spirit. She is such a positive lady. She never denied to do anything. If any work is asked to do by her, she never denied. She always said yes, she will do. Miss Pushpa is never saying no. So here again the host is describing her quality. He says that Miss Pushpa is never saying no. Means Miss Pushpa is never negative for anything. She is a quite positive lady. Whatever I or anybody is asking, it is not like that. Whenever he has said the things to work, he said yes. Anybody, if anybody can ask her to do anything for any favor, she always says yes. And today she is going. So here the narrator, the host is quite sad, but he is happy on the achievements of the Miss Pushpa. But still he is quite sad on this departure, as now one of his colleague is going apart. So here he says, and today she is going. Means now he is telling that Miss Pushpa is going abroad for a new job to improve her prospect. Prospect means career. So here he says that he is getting new opportunity, and definitely this opportunity will brighten up her career, and we are wishing her bon voyage. So here the host is telling his guests that they have gathered here to wish Miss Pushpa happy journey. Now I ask other speakers to speak, and afterwards Miss Pushpa will do summing up. So after giving this introduction, this appreciation for Miss Pushpa, the host is asking others to say some good words or their feelings, to express their feelings regarding Miss Pushpa. And he also tells that after the other speakers, Miss Pushpa will definitely say some words. So this is the poem Goodbye Party for Miss Pushpa.